Okay, everybody, so remember, we're working with the OEM factory Subaru Hitch. We took it apart, tried to go through and do the research of how it works. Well, basically, it had all these brackets that kind of went in like this through the hole, and then, this would be like bolted here to go through. And then there's a couple bolts here. This thing has a 4-cylinder engine. It's not going to pull that much. So if you're trying to pull more than a couple thousand pounds on there, I don't know why you're crazy. Anyways, buy a dang truck. But the point is, when you take and use the OEM hitch, you can't use your impact bar down here. So the impact bar won't go on because you have all this bracket stuff sticking out into the hole like this. So what we ended up doing was taking our little bandsaw here, which I've actually been real happy with that bandsaw. Maybe one day we'll do a review on it. Cheap Chinese one. We took and cut the brackets off on the hitch to where this was, I believe, 26 inches even. Yep, about 26 and a quarter maybe, at a 2-degree angle on each end, and then welded the brackets back on. And what we did is actually we inverted the bracket here, which actually our center was pretty much the same thing. And so you can see we still got a good ground clearance here on the ball, so we're still 16 inches. And then we're going to put these other brackets like this, so when we put the impact bar back up here, we're going to get an even seat on the brackets and the frame horns, the rear frame horns. Down the road, we may end up, kind of welding a piece of plate onto here and just to give us a little bit more, but I don't think we're going to need it. We didn't have the material, and to be honest with you, I would never ever even use this hitch if I could have went and bought one for 150, 200 bucks locally today. Online you can find them for 150. Most of them is about 250. I would have just bought it because I think the impact bar is important, because what happens is the bumper cover comes out and then down. Well, without the impact bar, what's going to hold your bumper cover up? So, the bumper cover sits here, and what they're doing from the OEM is there's no support here. So if you step on it, sit on it, you're just going to lose it. This rests against the back of the bumper cover. So, that's probably why the guy was donating this, is because he probably messed up a bumper cover or something else, went with a different one. So anyways, once we get this done, it'll be nice and tight. We may have to, this comes out a 1/4 inch. Hopefully the bumper cover give us a little bit of support in here to kind of stretch in and grab into these cleats, and if not, we'll just trim this down a little bit, But again, don't use this hitch, the OEM hitch, and don't order an OEM hitch. The only thing I really liked about it was it has the harness for your wire to hold your 4-way plug. Has the bracket for it. The guy kept the top piece there, but that's not hard to still make happen. Anyhow, so now we can actually just go like this, put this back on here, and we still have our hitch with our bumper cover having support. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get this bolted up. It is going to be a little harder to bolt because now we're going to have put a universal in here on the sockets, but we'll get her done. And anyways, don't use an OEM Subaru hitch.